Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boys from Reactions here, back with another video, and today we are going to be recapping the last loss.
Let's go. We love losses. Love losses.
Love losing.
Love losing. Here we go.
The Toronto Maple Leafs played 3 games. They've lost against the LA Kings on Saturday, 7-6, overtime. No, don't do that. In overtime.
Yes.
Then they lost on Wednesday of next week. Shutout against the Washington Capitals.
I don't care how we lose.
Keep losing. Then we lost against the New York Islanders. I thought we were going to make a comeback for a second, but thank God we didn't. 5-3 against the New York Islanders. We lost against them.
You know, never did I think that I would be cheering against our team in my 9 years here as a Leafs fan. You know, 9-year playoff streak running ends this year. It's officially ended, and you know, we're cheering. We want them to lose, but that's what we need. We have 3 games left in the Toronto Maple Leafs season this year. Florida at home at 7 on Saturday, and on Monday 7:30 against Dallas at home, and the final game of the season, Battle of Ontario and Ottawa, 7:30 Wednesday.
Okay.
Now
we gotta check the league stats. The league stats are where it gets interesting.
So we are neck and neck with the bottom 5 in the National Hockey League.
Last week, if you told me that we would be this close, 1 point away from being in the bottom 5, I would have told you are nuts. Because I did not see a possible way with everyone losing. I did not see a possible way we would ever make it into the bottom 5, but here we are. Craig Berube, don't even put a guy in net. Just take him out.
Our has been half Marlies. Everyone's getting injured now, so who cares?
Just you know what? For the remainder of that game, just keep pulling your net. Keep pulling your net. Let them score. Every goal. Who fuck cares?
Want to win.
I don't care what Keith Pelly says. He can go ahead and do whatever he wants with it. I think what we got to do is keep losing. Keep losing. Keep going. Keep trucking. Keep losing. We don't want to give the Boston Bruins a 6th overall selection because of Brad Tree-Living's stupid decisions. But I don't even want to get into it because Brad, luck my balls, Tree-Living can luck it. Okay?
Listen. We are in search of a new president of hockey ops. We're in search of a new GM. And I guarantee you after this season, we'll be searching for a new coach as well, because I think Craig Berube's time on this team has come to a close. He is a defensive-minded coach, and I don't think that's what works for this team when you have a 69 goal scorer on the team. Why are you playing defense? I know defense wins games, but we have goal scorers. We have natural goal scorers, and if you focus their attention on defense and not goal scoring, nothing's happening on the ice, and that's been the problem. We need statistical coaches, and everything. They're also taking this hiring process very seriously. Keith Pelly is gone external. They have an organization or a company, a firm or whatever.
Because they need a firm to help
for the search of presidents of hockey ops.
Remember the last time they asked for a search firm to team up with them to help them find a president of hockey operations? You know who we got out of that search? Guess what? Brendan Shanahan. That's who the NHL recommended for the Toronto Maple Leafs to have because we were stupid. Wow. We were dumb enough to ask them for help in our search. So I can tell you what you can do with your search firm. Shove it! Okay, what we need to do is hire Sonny Meta, the assistant GM of the Florida Panthers. Okay. If Paul Maurice, I'm looking at a world in my imagination here. If Paul Maurice somehow is let go by the Florida Panthers, please, Bill Zito, give us a favor, buddy. Do us a solid. If he's released from his contract and Paul Maurice gets to walk, guess who I want first? Paul Maurice. I want that man as our person. But I doubt that happens. So in a better reality,
Sonny Meta.
Bruce Cassidy comes over as the coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm a little iffy.
I wish we would have gotten our hands on Peter DeBoer. But, you know, the Islanders
He hasn't won a Stanley Cup. The guy made it to 5 different Stanley Cups. Wasn't able to win the good one.
But hey, he made it. He had a lot of offensive-minded players. He had the makings of something we needed. But, of course, the Islanders swooped in and took him with, like, 5 games left in the season, because that makes sense. But now we're in the search for lots of things, all of new management. But, hey, I wouldn't be opposed to Sonny Meta because he's worked with Bill Zito. He has back-to-back Stanley Cup wins. He knows what it takes for this team to succeed. And he can help us in building that. I'm fine with it. At this point, what do we have left to lose? When they hired Tree Living, they interviewed him and one other guy, which I forget the name of. And so they just ultimately, right away, decided we're going with Tree Living. The hiring process was quick and done. That is not going to happen this time. They're going to take their time. They're going to interview everyone. So another person they also are interested was in Mike Gillis. But they noted Gillis made it clear he'd like to only come back under the right circumstances as a president of hockey ops, not as a GM.
I don't know.
So they've gone out to an external hiring agency, and you know they're gonna try and decide, see what happens.
So this is interesting. Sonny Meta, one of his agents, his agent is Neil Glassberg. Glassberg has been retained for the Leafs to assist them in the search of head of hockey operations. So he's a part of the agency who is helping them find a manager, a president of hockey operations. So I believe that this is a move strictly to get Sonny Meta as the GM of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think they're just working out statistically, not statistically, but you know, working out the logistics of how to make this happen, how to make this work.
They're making the decision strategically to get what they want, which is Sonny Meta.
Because I think it's only a matter of time. I think by tomorrow or sometime this next week, we should hear that Sonny Meta is the new Leafs general manager. I think they're just waiting on logistics here, I think. Because they've hired his agent to assist them in the search of president of hockey operations. You wouldn't do that if you're not interested in the guy, or at least that's one of your top candidates. So I think it's only a matter of logistics working it out. So I think that we're going to hear it in any day now that Sonny Meta is the GM of the Toronto Maple Leafs. But the president of hockey operations, that is the interesting part. Yeah. I don't know who's going to be a part of that. What's going to happen. I would like preferably someone who is on the younger side, because hockey is moving in a direction where it's younger, not old, gritty, not old style. You know,
gone through that.
We've gone style.
In Craig Berube and Brad Tree Living.
We tried that with Brendan Shanahan, the old style of thinking. It doesn't work with the new style of the hockey. So I would want a younger mind president of hockey operations. I don't want someone old that worked in 2013, because we tried that. We tried that with Brendan Shanahan. His old tactics didn't work to the new NHL.
A new direction.
We need a new sort of way.
I'm excited for next season because I think it's going to be a new beginning. I think it's going to be a new era for the Maple Leafs. We're done with the Shanaplan era. We're done with the Keefe, the Dubas, the Tree Living, the Berube, the Marner Matthews era. That's done. It's gone. We've moved on from that. This season was the breaking point. And now we're moving forward in a different direction. new president of hockey operations, new GM. I think there will be a new coach as well. All the management new, and we're gonna get our first round draft pick back. We're gonna make a top 5 pick because I'm confident that will be really good, and I think we can do it. There are 3 games left in the season. Lose them all for the sake of your future, Toronto. Come on. Don't win, because it means nothing if you win. Oh yay, you won. Tomorrow you wake up and you forget about it. But
nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Everyone's cheering for you to lose.
Okay?
Everyone's cheering for you to lose. Okay, nobody cares about you winning. I don't give a shit. What the CEO of
next year
golf? I don't care what the CEO of golf has to say about the Toronto Maple Leafs, okay?
Clearly we needed a president of hockey ops. The season without one was not good. Not I'm saying that firing Shanahan was a bad thing. It was a great thing.
Oh, great.
But we needed to replace him. They tried going a year without him. Clearly they were lost. So now we're moving forward in a different direction. I'm excited for this summer. I'm excited for the potential of us picking in the first round. That will make me happy. At least we get something good out of this season. And we'll find out. Next week, it looks like we'll know if we're getting our top 5 draft pick back. This is the second last FLR of the Leafs season before the last one next week. We'll recap the last 3, hopefully, losses. And then we'll see if we've gotten our top 5
We will be sitting on draft night.
We will know where we finish, but we won't know if we have the pick until the draft lottery.
If we get into the bottom 5, we can with certainty, if we get into the bottom 5 and we have a point gap between the 6th place team and the 5th place and our place, I can say with certainty, with 100% certainty, that we will be getting some sort of top 5 draft pick.
Well, of course.
Some sort in the top 5. We will be getting and retaining our pick.
I'm confident.
I am just praying. I'm going to sit. The most anxious night of them all is going to be draft night, draft lottery.
It's 2016 all over again, folks. Or 10 years back, 10 years later, 10 years wasted.
And Sonny Meta, the new version, Sonny Meta under Bill Zito.
Future looks bright.
The future is going to be bright. I have a feeling that Sonny Meta will lead us into the promised land.
It's a new era, it's a new direction, and it's going to come soon.
That's
been it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, with that notification bell if you enjoyed this one. We'll see you next week for the final episode of the season. And go Leafs lose. We don't want them to
lose.
Go
Lose Leaf lose.
Lose Leaf lose.